welcome to the official press conference of the FEI World Cup driving after a fabulous two competitions. Next to me, I welcome Mark Lantain, President of the Grand Jury, Mareike Meyer, welcome, Boyd, Jerome, and Aldermans as hosting. So, first question for sure for our series winner, Boyd. It was a fabulous round. You took your wild card, and you were the first guy who called us for the wild card, and you for sure said yes. But why did you choose Stuttgart or other competition?
I think I've done 12 or 14 years now in Stuttgart, maybe, and I love it. It's really enthusiastic, knowledgeable public. They love driving, and you feel it. They appreciate good driving. They also know what bad driving is, and they get behind you, and super music and super speaker, and an incredible public. I mean, for our warm-up competition, they were full. Today was full.
Yeah, absolutely. Full when the drivers come. I would say if we do drivings Monday mornings at 8 o'clock, we'll fill up the arena for sure. What was the most challenging aspect today? It always looks easy, but it always looks fast. But was it challenging for you?
Yeah, actually the balance of the course was perfect. It was fast. You let the horses get a lot of energy out in the first figure of 8 of the course, and then took the speed down gently in the obstacle, and then a little technical driving, and then fast again. So, and then a nice, everybody likes a nice long run to the finish for the public. So I think the balance was perfect.
Question to Jerome. You are known for your dynamic driving style. How did that play into your performance today? Mark needs to.
Vous êtes dynamique dans votre menage. Comment vous avez expérimenté le cours aujourd'hui?
J'ai changé à cheval devant depuis le début de la saison. J'ai changé les deux timoniers par rapport à Lyon. Et là, je vois que maintenant j'ai de la vitesse, parce que j'ai jamais trop eu les années précédentes. Devant, j'avais jamais de la vitesse, maintenant ça vient. Mais j'ai pu entraîner une fois dimanche passé sur une deuxième partie d'entraînement, donc très peu. Donc j'ai très peu d'expérience pour le menage avec cette position de chevaux.
Jerome sagt, dass auf die Pferdemann gewechselt hat, eines von vorne nach hinten, und die hatten nicht viel Zeit, dann nochmal zu üben, ein oder zweimal nur, aber er fühlt, dass es immer schneller und besser und vorwärts geht, und alles so direkt übersetzen. Vous êtes contente?
Je suis très content des chevaux. Je suis moins content de moi parce que je fais trop d'erreurs au deuxième pas.
Ich bin sehr zufrieden von meinen Pferden, die Freiberger. Ich bin etwas unzufrieden von mich selbst, da ich hier und da nochmal was verkehrt gemacht habe.
But congratulations to the second place.
Not bad.
Einmal mehr, as a German driver, how special is it to achieve this success? Third place, bronze medal today, next to the guys sitting on the right.
Yeah, it's really good. We watched the first 3 drivers, and they were really fast, so faster than my time yesterday. And then we thought, okay, we have to do full gun today, and my horses were fantastic, especially with our staff here, because I was really sick the last 2 days. I got infusion by the doctor here because I had frozen fever, and but I'm really thankful for my grooms. They did everything for me here, and my horses made driving easy for me here, so I'm really thankful.
Good, we are thankful that you're here. Last question from my side. The atmosphere in Stuttgart is special. Do you feel that when you hold the reins of your horses? Are they different?
Yeah, you have to plan a little bit when you come into the arena because the crowd claps a lot and you have too much power when they're really applauding, so you have to sort of get the first clap over and then wait a little bit, and then the horses calm down and then we can go. So it's a little bit, it works really well for the horses, but you have to manage it.
From jury perspective, Mark Lantain, the atmosphere is good, it's Does it help?
It's not only good, it's utmost good. The public is top here in Stuttgart. You really get the atmosphere, also the fever in the tower. People are very on their adrenaline. They come in to ring the bell at the right moment or stop you when you have a little incident. It needs quick reactions, but I would say Stuttgart is das beste Publikum der Welt, and the top music not to forget.
We have that on camera, right? To hear in the next days when we recreate on the show. When we look at the World Cup standings after the third, after Stuttgart, after Lyon, Maastricht, and now Stuttgart, Boyd is with 20 points far ahead. So Jerome, you are second. Anna-Mareike, you are fourth. What are your next plans for the next World Cups? Start with Anna-Mareike.
So we have 1 week off now, and then we go to Stockholm, and then next competition is London just before Christmas, and then Leipzig in the new year.
Okay, good luck. What?
Similar to Mareike, I think we're competing for the same, but I think when you talk about how good the public is, a lot of prize givings with the jumping, you know, half the crowd stays and half the crowd leaves, but with the driving, the crowd stays for even the prize giving.
It's very special when your drivers are around, but I must make the compliment that you're also doing the show. So for us as organizer, the prize giving is a special show act, which the audience really enjoys. So thank you very much for that. You're welcome. Jerome, your next plans?
La compétition suivante.
Ça sera Genève et Mechelen.
Geht nach Genève, Genf und Mechelen.
Okay, good luck there. Last question to Jerome. The course, you are happy with that? Only once through the water this year?
Yes, I was happy with the course. A little bit, for me, the D turn in obstacle 5 was still a little bit technical, but that's what I have for the reflection for myself in the course. I like to have it flowing, I like to have the fast speed in it. And you see, they even with this speed, they will make somewhere a mistake. And for me, it's very, keep it simple. Because the sports make it in the fast, when it is fast, it makes the sports, and they make somewhere a mistake. Because it's, when the speed goes up, the mistakes come early. That's, so I'm happy, but not for 100%. Still some improvement.
And it was a challenging course, and also it was made challenging for the spectators. So it's not an easy drive through. It was really
no, and sometimes I'm still surprised by the drivers that because you work for several weeks on your plans, that they take a line that even you didn't think about. So the DE line for me was not an option. And yesterday almost every driver took the D. Today they took my line, like I thought they would. So you get surprises sometimes.
Okay, many thanks for the first round. Question from our colleagues from the media. Geht auch auf Deutsch oder auf Französisch? Belgisch, Flämisch?
Plattdeutsch.
I don't need nothing to find. Bitte sehr.
Maybe I'm interested in the horses you pick for Stuttgart, Mrs. Meyer or Mr. Exell. Do you bring experienced horses or horses which can get along with this loud atmosphere, or does it not matter?
Yes, I have a spare horse in the stable. He's called Hot Rod, and he can go in all positions. But the team is really a specialist team. So, if you want to save a horse or give it one show off, or you have to be careful because the fitness can go down. Because when we have shows sort of every week or every second week, at home they have 3 days now in the paddock, just resting 3 days, and then quiet training after. So it sort of takes 6-7 days of recovery after each competition. But to manage the fitness, the competition fitness is actually what gets the fitness even higher. So if you take the horse out, you have to be careful that the others improve and he sort of plateaus. So you try to keep your best team forward and then just get them softer and quieter and turning better as best you can.
It's not so much the noise, the loudness in the hall, which matters.
Yeah, I mean we use, we have sort of padded ears on some of the horses for the noise. Because not always the most excited horses are the fastest horses. Actually, the horses have to be relaxed and fast. They can't be excited and fast, it doesn't work. So you have to have them fast in the body and slow in the mind. And then if they're good like that, then you can get a good performance. So that's how we choose our horses. But the horses are all quite experienced. Marika's team is quite experienced. She has some reserve horses at home that she tried early in the season, but came back to the experienced ones because actually the standard's very high, and one little mistake becomes a big mistake at speed.
Boyd, when I'm right now, but I remember when you won for the first time in Aachen this year's team competition. How is the situation in Australia, or like you living outside of Australia? Is there any new members coming up who could also be in the team, or what is?
Yes, there's really competing from Australia. You need to be based in Europe. You have to be based in Europe if you're going to live. It's difficult, you know, for America to compete in Europe. It's a big expense to travel, and the same for Australia. So you have to be based here. So Tor Vandenberg now is coming into his 5th season, and now he's starting to get results. But it's taken him 4 or 5 years, and that's why we had a good result at Aachen. You saw Marika at Aachen; she was second.
Yeah.
Second in Aachen, but she was really motivated because she wasn't in the German team, so she was like, I'm going to prove I should be there. So she, so Tor's coming, so the second score's helping. And then we have another lady, Elizabeth Lawrence, who's fighting with cancer at the moment. So if she qualifies, then I said to her she can drive my indoor team at Aachen as the 3rd team member, so that's giving her an aim to be ready for that. So that'll be our 3rd driver in Aachen for Australia. That's the plan.
So it's increasing.
Pardon?
So it is increasing.
Yes, it is increasing, yeah. But it's very hard to find a driver that wants to spend 10 years of their life in Europe, you know, leaving the sunshine and the beaches to work in the mud and the winter in Europe. So, yeah.
You have to make choices.
Yeah. You need points. Points make prizes.
Further question? But you have Landmann transport on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Do you forget to bring enough shirts, or do you cooperate with Christoph?
No, I've been working with Christoph and Anna for a few years now, and in the last World Cup season and this season, Sandman Transport came as a Fast and Furious sponsor.
Good. Okay. So, if there are any official questions, probably here for a couple of minutes for top secret questions. Thank you for being here. Good luck, Marika, Boyd, you, for visiting Stuttgart, and we really hope to see you next year. Probably 3 days. I don't want to talk too much, but we heard that there are other shows where we have 3 days driving, so I like the idea. But I'm not the only one who decides, but we discuss it. Good luck for the season, and thank you for being here from our media side. And it's open for internal questions. First, we make a short, nice picture. Good. Okay.